I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that.
Perfect every time, without question.
Without question. And on that note, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the At Random podcast.
That was a good intro. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm your host, Alex, and joining me, well, that's Andy over there, the happy man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm pissed off at politicians like every week.
Yeah, what's new? And Ali, the one who is miserable with lag and delay, blaming Andy for everything, the racist who hates the Dutch language. How you doing?
Well, today I'm Mary Joy. You're the guys with the trouble. I don't have any problems on my end. I have a cocktail, and I'm happy.
That's true.
This is the first episode where Ali's gonna be happy throughout just because she has alcohol.
Don't keep your fucking hopes
Dude,
up.
we bought like fucking gin goblets that hold like half a liter. So it's just going to be slammed by the end of the episode.
No, I
Cool.
can't. I need to go to the airport.
I can live with that. But there might be a Belgium orgy in a little bit, I've heard.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Maybe.
So off the top, we were talking before the show and I said, well, let's just stop right here. So the real question I have for you two is, when does it become a gangbang? And what is the difference between a gangbang and an orgy? And where do you delineate?
No, that's not what I said.
Sure. Explain what you said.
I said, when does a threesome, foursome, fivesome, when does that become like an octopus-like situation? Where it's just... Because when you say gangbang, I just figure there's different people fucking in the same room at the same time. That's a gangbang. I mean, everybody just in a pile.
Or is that an orgy?
Orgy.
I guess, yeah.
But is an orgy also just people fucking? Not necessarily with each other, but just in a room fucking?
I just wanted to...
Have you ever been in a situation like that?
No, I'm a good boy.
As we know from the last episode, Ali almost certainly was in one of her weird sex cults from back in the day when she was John Lennon.
Yeah.
The young boy John Lennon.
Masked sex cults, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I do actually have an experience of that. It was quite fucking weird.
Wait, so a lot of people or just
No, just
watching,
4
or
people.
Did you join?
People fucking in the same room.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like that is better than the pile situation.
No pile situations.
No, she was just the cameraman that day, though.
Yeah.
Would anybody of us like that, a pile situation? I think I'd be down for it, actually.
I'd be all aboard into the gay pile, as they say in South Park. It's going to fuck the future away. Took her turn.
Yeah, they came me from the future and they took her there.
Yeah.
Ali, what about you? Would you be in like a tentacly mass situation?
I don't know.
Oh, there's gonna be fan art coming out of this, like Annalie in a tentacle situation. God damn it!
No,
no, but
tentacles.
Would that be like a female? Or do you think that that's more of a guy thing to want to be in such a situation? Well, not want to be, but
yeah, probably.
Well, shit.
They just like, yeah, shit. Everyone else is there. I might as well join in.
yeah. It's like,
don't want to miss out.
And it's not like they're gonna notice.
Come on,
the one guy. It's not like they're gonna notice the one guy they didn't invite, right? It's not gonna be like, hey, where's your COVID pass?
Fuck, Steve's not here. Put your erections away. We have to go invite him.
I think at a certain point you just stop giving a fuck. A certain level of horniness.
Yeah, that's true. But I think the number one rule of any sort of orgy, tentacle thing, gangbang is don't be the first guy and don't be the last one. You want to be somewhere in the middle. It's like when you're giving a presentation at school. You don't want to be the first one to give the presentation or the last person. You just
Why
want
not
to be
the
like
last
kind of
person?
blend in the middle somewhere and then kind of be like in and out and forgotten about. And then you just move on with your life.
And also another rule of that is never do it during the president's inauguration speech.
Especially on the stage behind him.
Or in front. All right, well, Alex, you asked me this week who's leading the episode and what we're doing, and I told you I wanted you to take this episode and I wanted you to talk about sex because I don't feel like you've ever done that, talk about sex, besides if me and Ali brought it up. So you gave this very curious, direct answer on what you would want to do. Did you do that, or did you actually pick something else?
No, I picked something else.
Okay.
Something else.
Good. His first idea, ladies and gentlemen, was the history of STDs. This is Alex's mindset when it comes to sex. The first thing his mind goes to is STDs.
It's because I wanted to write some jokes into it.
Oh, okay.
But then I decided, you know what, fuck it. And then I didn't feel strongly about that idea. And then I had no other ideas I felt strongly about. So I thought, you know what, let's just hang out and talk shit for like 45 minutes. Why not? We haven't done that for a while. Have a bit of fun.
We do that every episode. No.
We
generally try to bring an episode, but it never goes down that way.
That's true. And that's why I thought, fuck it. We've just started off talking about gangbangs and orgies and foursomes and fivesomes. Might as well just keep that ball rolling. I want to know, when is it a gangbang? Is it like 3 guys, 1 woman, or 3 women, 1 guy?
No,
I
genuinely think that a threesome cannot be considered a gangbang. I think a foursome shouldn't be included in that as well, because that's like 2 couples.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can make it guy, woman, or woman, guy. But in general, I think a foursome would be guy, girl, and they just switch partners and like do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that. So I think it becomes a gangbang when it's 2 straight couples and 1 very bisexual guy.
I mean, the math stacks up, to be honest, because I think around 5 is when it becomes several. Because, 2 is a couple. Yeah. 3 and 4 is like a few. And then you get to like several, around 5.
Yeah.
That's when it becomes a gangbang or an orgy.
Past 6, though? Yeah. Half a dozen.
Half a dozen. All right, so if you've had sex in a room with half a dozen or more people, congratulations, you've been in a gangbang/orgy.
Do you just want to know the most random fact ever?
Yeah.
How I remember a dozen and half a dozen is from a child's book what I read in school. And I always, when I say dozen or half a dozen, I think of pheasants.
Yeah.
Pheasants.
A pheasant.
Yeah, pheasant.
Bird.
Pheasant. Oh, okay.
Not present. Pheasant.
That is a very random fact.
You're welcome.
It's the obscure knowledge of Alejandro. Peasant. Yeah, no, that's your word. Yeah. That's what you go to.
Her mind works in mysterious ways.
Magical ways. Thank you.
Did you know there's actually a gangbang scene in the horror movie It? Or, well, there's supposed to be.
Which one? The first or the second?
The first movie. Yeah, normally it's in the first part somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be in the first part. I've actually never read
Isn't it
I know,
at the end?
Spanky. Yeah, something like that. Around.
You know when they're out on the field?
In the lake. No, it's in the lake, I think.
I thought it was in the fields.
Aren't they like running a train because some chick tells them, like some little girl's like, I want you to fuck me.
I do have to say, can I have a moment of admission, like, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned moment?
Go.
Speak, my son.
I can honestly say, Stephen King has given me a boner in the past.
Okay.
I want people to let that sink in for just like 2 minutes. So we're going to have 2 minutes of silence here. We're just gonna ride this wave out. Stephen King has given me, Andy Coudron.
We'll play some music from Pet Sematary.
Wood. I haven't. No, I seriously. There's this one scene and it wasn't during a movie or anything. It was actually during reading a book. There's this.
I want to know.
Yeah, no, you do. I want you to read this book.
I was like, how long do we keep quiet? Because I know he's waiting for us to ask which scene. And I was like, I'm not doing. Please, Alex, just don't fucking do it.
Dude,
I don't want to fucking know.
I can carry this by myself, bitch. Here's the boner moment. And there's this scene.
I want you to narrate it to me.
I'm gonna read.
I'll tell you my arousal levels
while I get hard again. No, it's genuinely. It's this scene in the book Bag of Bones, and he's having a dream, and it's a wet dream, and he starts fucking this ghost-like thing, and it's just super awesome, and it got me rock hard. And it's like, oddly enough, my first boner during a book. I never knew that books could do that to me, but they can.
You never looked at a porno mag, did you, when you were a kid?
Yeah.
That's when I found out books could give you bonus.
It's not really a book.
It is a book. Well, some of them were artistic. They told a story, therefore it's a book.
Mm.
Come on, you think the truckers just look at him for the naked women? Nah, they read it for the story.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and the ads are great in those.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck are you drinking?
Grenadine. You know it?
No.
Yeah, I know it.
It's just basically fizzy red sugar water.
Uh-huh.
It's to keep the blood pressure up all the way. Because, like, I got 3 kids. I don't sleep anyway, so why bother? Right?
We all know, right? More is better.
Always. So, you brought any topics of discussion or anything like that? Or you genuinely want to shoot yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I got a question. It's still shooting the shit. I have a question. I figure lately it's been pretty shitty.
What's been shitty?
The world. Life.
Uh-huh.
So what is one thing, Andy, lately that you've enjoyed?
Oh, dude. Well, I don't think I've talked about it on the show yet, but I've actually became an independent.
Congratulations on moving out of your parents' house.
Yeah, no. Had to happen someday, you know. The mom walking in to me shoving a bowling ball up some guy's ass was a little bit too much, and I had to move out, you know. It was his kink, not mine. Sorry, Mom. I know you're listening. Still love you. Yep, at some point. So I recently became an independent, and I started life coaching people. I know that's weird because people know me on this show as this very rude individual, but it's a character, you know. I'm not really like that.
No, he really is.
No, I can be, but I'm not. I'm genuinely in life. I am a soft-going guy. Starting to help people reach goals and shit like that. I don't know. It's it's more fulfilling than I thought it would be. When I started this out, I thought like I'll help people. I'll try my best and see what I can do. I actually found out that I'm a lot better at it than I originally thought. I'm way better at than speaking in English, apparently. Because fuck me, I got a double tongue today. But no, I'm genuinely, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I am going to, because I've gotten such great feedback from the people I've went to. Right now, I'm helping 3 people. One just wanting to be more independent as far as his job goes. The other, I'm trying to help. He got out of a bad relationship and is ready to love again, which is very exciting. And then there's like a third one that recently had a divorce. And he'd lost his passion for life. It was an empty fucking show when I got there. And you get to take these people and you slowly build them back up over the course of a couple of lessons. Like it's 8 lessons, but they get to call me throughout the week and they get to hang out with me whenever they want. But it's just 1 paid lesson per week that they do. And then it's just like all week we're working on shit. And when they have questions, they call me and shit like that. And I keep getting to give these guys answers. And it's so great because you see people starting to look at life through a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So the world has been shitty, but it's like I've made my own little sanctum, my own little world that feels very positive and good for me. Like I'm in a very positive place right now because I'm helping people out.
Nice. Glad to hear it. Glad it's going well.
It is. I'm very happy.
Kudos.
Nice.
Thank you.
And Ali, same question to you. Is there anything that brings you joy anymore other than my penis?
I don't think she even enjoys that.
Nah.
That brings me joy.
I don't know, something lately that's been good.
This drink was good.
Fuck you, Abakari.
Just the alcohol.
No, I don't know.
Good.
Like the thing is, for once in my life, we were talking about this earlier, me and Alex. My life, not a lot is happening, but at the same time, a shit ton is happening. But it's not happening to me or my direct. Well, sort of, but not really. But yeah, but for some reason, it has me on edge because it's been 2 years of calmness. I'm just waiting for it to fucking start happening again. Because I had like 3 years where it was complete fucking shit. Like deaths. Like all the horrible things you can think that can happen were like back to back over 3 years.
There was literally like a period of time where every time we talked, which is roughly once, like every 2 weeks, once every week, something new happened. It was like, oh fuck, okay, now that's happened.
Yeah, she's cursed. She I don't know, walked under 75 ladders or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but even considering I lost my job last year, I had surgery this year.
And last year.
that one was fucked, but still. I'm just happy that nothing is happening. I'm just happy for the peace of fucking quiet. I'm happy for a good piece of fucking cheese. And I got an A in my national exams in English, so...
Oh, hey! Look at that. There you go. Congratulations.
She's basically a hacker,
fun.
though. She speaks English all the time.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah, but I haven't done my speaking part yet. I've only done what I'm bad at, which is writing, reading, and listening. I'm good at, but yeah. I'm doing my speaking part on Wednesday.
So basically the only thing lately, or the main thing lately that you're happy about is just that basically nothing at all is happening.
Nothing, but I'm at the same time exhausted. I'm at the same time exhausted because there is a lot happening with my dear best friend. So yeah, no, I love her. It's been a bit too much, but you have to be there for your friends and you want to be there for your friends. But I've already told her. I'm telling you again, you're a fucking lot and it's very draining. But I love you. You know who you are.
PSA from Ali.
So therefore, I'm happy for this drink because I have to go deal with some stuff after this.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's good to be lightly toasted when you go and do that. Look at her, she's fucking swilling it around like some fancy rich lady.
So what are you grateful for?
Me?
Yeah. It's
Alex
not grateful,
just did turny.
Just turned 30. What is it, 30? Are you Irish now?
Alex just turned 30 on Monday as well.
I did. I'm a now old man with Andy. I think the best thing in the last 2 weeks is just Allegrin. I had like the best meal I've ever had at a restaurant here. It was so good. Gave me a boner.
What is it with you and food these last couple of episodes? I mean, there was the whole chicken wing debacle.
Oh, yeah, the chicken.
It's like every time I talk to you in the last like 4 to 5 episodes, you've brought up food. Or did you become a foodie since? Holy shit, man.
Andy, do you know what I cooked for dinner tonight? Probably the best meal I've ever made. I did duck breast.
Tell me what you cooked, Gordon Ramsay.
I made duck breast with a fig and red wine glaze with potato gratin cake thing, sauteed mushrooms,
Holy
and goat
shit!
cheese.
Cantarelles.
And cantarelle mushrooms, and some fresh tarragon on top, and it was fucking amazing.
I made a pasta that was done in like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I have 3 kids and I don't have time for that bullshit.
The kids don't eat duck anyway, so they wouldn't appreciate it.
No, they don't. They wouldn't appreciate it. You just stop giving a shit about food when you become a parent. I do think vicariously I'm enjoying it through you because, like, it's awesome to hear people talk with passion about something like that. And to hear that you guys don't want kids and then you get to enjoy shit like that. That makes me very happy for you guys.
He had €30 beer the other week.
Oh yeah. I had
Holy shit! Like one glass,
One-
30 euros.
One bottle.
One bottle of beer.
How
It's
big was the bottle?
33 centiliters.
33 centiliters. Yeah. I don't know what that is in
Okay.
American. Work it out. You people know
Yeah.
how to Google, I think.
What was the name of this beer? Was it Belgian?
No. It was a limited edition brew just for my favorite. There's a beer bar here. It's like it was brewed specifically for this bar, and it's like a 2018 like barrel aged stout from I think Nynäshamn Bryggeriet, which is a Swedish. just
30
outside Stockholm.
fucking euros, man.
It was 30 euros,
and
but
it didn't.
holy shit, it was good.
Yeah, it did better for 30 fucking euros.
It was fucking good, man.
I sent the picture of Alex dinner in
Yeah,
the
I
chat.
mean, the presentation's not great, but
Wow.
yeah.
Whoa, that is restaurant level shit.
I mean, I make pretty good food. Yeah, I love food. I once said to Ali, I love food more than you. And I honestly believe that's true.
No, you said beer.
Yeah, and beer. But
Food
food
and
is
beer.
number one.
No,
God
that I
damn.
know.
Well, I knew you were into cooking and shit like that, but I didn't know you were like this much of a foodie. It's good to see. Actually, Ali, what are your passions? Do you have any?
Yeah, food, music,
Makeup, hello.
makeup. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
but-
haven't done makeup as much lately.
No, that's true. But like you said food too. Like, do you cook a lot? Is it or is it eating?
Fuck you.
Because I don't think I don't think the people that eat food get to say like, "Oh, I'm a foodie. I like to eat food." It's when
No,
you
but
cook it,
I
right?
cook too. Obviously, I enjoy a lot, like through Alex because he likes to cook a lot, and I help him out, and the food is
Yeah,
good.
I mean, if we got divorced, I would have no worries.
yeah.
Well,
No, but me
I'd say-
neither. I know how to cook. It's not like I don't cook.
Oh, no, I
good
just
food.
mean I could meet another woman because, like, hey, I cook. And they'd be like, drop the panties.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Good on you. Yeah. No, I like to cook too. I never liked to cook. I only cooked like because I had to and I would have my dishes. But lately, obviously, since Alex has been inspired to cook a lot more and try
Yeah.
different stuff, I've started doing it. And just not being dirt poor anymore and actually being able to cook with good ingredients.
Don't want to eat falukorv curry anymore?
Yeah, no folly corn of curries.
What is falukorv?
But
How can you
it is
describe?
weird how passion leaks on to other people, right? I always get this, and you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, Ali. I always get this when I'm watching Gordon Ramsay. Recently I've watched all the episodes from Kitchen Nightmares again.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
what a
like
show.
it's bringing me to, and it's so fucking weird. That's such a good show, man. Fuck. But like it's bringing me to the point where when I'm cooking, that I am more clean and more aware of the dates in my fridge and all that fucking shit, and like you know, you take care because you see this guy talking with such fucking great passion. And I think that's what trickles down with you and Alex as well. It's like you see Alex with this passion of cooking this amazing fucking
He's a
plate in
slob
front of
though.
your eyes.
Don't take. He cooks amazing food, but he's a bloody slob. He leaves
You
a
don't
mess.
clean up after you're done?
I do. I clean as I go. But the problem is I usually make dishes that require like a lot of, like, I like to have everything ready, you know, and then chuck it in. Like, you know, like I chop everything up before, get it all in ready to go. Just boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. And then there
Yeah.
ends up being like 20 bowls. I try. I do
Yeah.
I clean as I go, but then there's still quite a lot left.
Yeah, that's a problem. So we have the rule, like, if you cook, you don't do the dishes.
Oh, that's shitty.
So
I'm all for the cook does the dishes. Like, I do the dishes while I'm cooking.
no, but we do. That's the thing, because most of us, like, we usually do, but Alex still somehow managed to use every fucking pot and pan that we have.
Because I make more complex dishes. You need to use more pots and pans. You need there's multiple elements, you know? It's just basic mathematics.
That is true.
But I think the real point here is that Kitchen Nightmares is the best because it shows you how dumb shit restaurant owners are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like some of the stuff that people did in that show, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But dude, look.
It's fresh frozen, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. As in life, it happens in restaurants as well. I think that's why Gordon Ramsay takes this very personal approach to these businesses. Because, like, in my life coaching, people just get stuck in a fucking rut. And they need that fucking boot up the ass to get out of it. Like, it's easy to just stay in the same comfortable, miserable place for a while. Because you know it there. It's what it's what it's what you feel comfortable with. And so
because
I do
we
think
people are creatures of habit.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what these people have become. Like, time and time again, you just see people that there were some amazing chefs in Kitchen Nightmare. There's this one French guy that was so fucking hautaine about himself. He was so fucking like, oh, I'm the shit and blah, blah, blah. He made mediocre food at best. And, like, he still thought himself to be the fucking shit because he never changed. And that's what Gordon Ramsay then did, was made him change his menu and shit like that. And it worked out because different times, different perspective, different people, it's just, it's getting in a rut and staying there. And it's fucking, I think it's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, and I think some people are more prone than others to be like that as well. Like, I will never be like that because I always push myself to do. Like, I have that internal motivation to always get, like, better and better and better at stuff, right? Like, constantly. Even if there wasn't competition, it was like, I can do it better. I'm not happy with that. Like, I can make it. But then some people are like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm just going to stay here forever. Like, say in a job, right? Yeah. And they work the same job for, like, 4 years.
Yeah.
And then they never go anywhere. It's like the same job. They didn't even get promoted. They're just like, yeah, but I've never thought to do it. It's like, dude, like, you
exactly.
just wasted your life.
It's absolutely what happened when I was when I was told at my job, like, look, guys, within 6 months to a year, I'm gonna just fuck off here. I'm gonna be independent. The first thing that they said, like, oh, but you're not gonna make as much money. And I was like, well, yeah, per hour maybe. But, like, I make 2,000 euros a month, and, like, divided by 31 days, the 2,000 divided by 30, that's not a big number to reach. That's like $100 a day. I can easily get that and have time left to spend with my family. So, like, it's just a fear. Like, people, they think, like, this whole steady job thing and, like, do what you know is the safe place to be. And it is. In a lot of cases, it is. But, like, when you want something more out of anything, out of a stupid situation like food, like you said, like, oh, I want to do it better. You fucking do it better then. Just fucking go for it. What's going to happen? You're going to fail twice? Yes, so there's... the third time's a charm, and if that doesn't work, then the fourth time's a charm. You just stop giving a shit and keep going.
Yeah, pretty much. What's wrong, Allie? You're staring weirdly.
No.
Are you drunk?
No.
Oh, she's drunk. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not drunk.
That's what someone who's drunk would say. Got him.
Are you contemplating life?
No.
Are you contemplating your decisions?
No, I just have a headache.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the booze. Allie doesn't drink much anymore. I think I've said that a few times to you, though.
That's not a drinking glass, Allie. That's a fucking jar. you just tilted that glass backwards and half your face fitted in it. Maybe that's why you have a headache. is
No, it
because
wasn't
your
that
glass-
strong. Like, I'm not tipsy at all. I've had a headache for the last few hours.
They're fantastic glasses.
So it's not that. But I did get drunk last weekend. Or not drunk, tipsy. For the first time in a long while.
Yeah, you become a
Were
bit
you
of a...
happy? Were you a happy drunk, or were you? The
Yeah. No,
usual
it's good.
aggressor drunk?
No. I'm a happy drunk. Stop talking shit. Because we went out for Alex's birthday the weekend before his birthday, and we stayed at a hotel the whole weekend. And that night not when we went to Allegri, which was this French restaurant.
That was
the
on
night,
Friday.
yeah, the night after, so on Saturday, we went to your favorite beer place.
Yeah,
at
where I got my
dinner.
€30 beer.
When he had his 30 euro beer. And then afterwards, we went to a gin bar. And then
A what?
a gin bar. So it's just
A gin bar. Okay.
Yeah. It's like one of the Swedish gin distilleries have a bar here.
And yeah, then I got a bit tipsy, and then we were sitting at McDonald's eating chicken nuggets and
Of
talking
course.
mad shit.
What makes anyone happier in life than chicken nuggets after a night out? Nothing. Even vegans, for God's sakes, love chicken nuggets after getting on the beers. It's just,
You know,
it's just how it
and
is.
the stupid fucking thing is, they're so gross. They're so fucking
yeah.
bad,
Yes.
man. But they taste so good. And there's
Yeah.
no chicken nugget anywhere like a McDonald's chicken nugget. I don't know what the fuck it is, but they taste fucking so good. They don't even taste like chicken.
Yeah,
to be
anyone that
honest.
says like, "Oh, Burger King," they cut off their
No,
fucking
fuck
tongue.
off.
Cut off
Fuck
their tongue.
off.
They don't need it.
Yeah. I do have to say, Burger King has like 2 or 3 awesome burgers, though.
The crispy chicken is the only burger at Burger King. Didn't we have this discussion about Burger King and their burgers?
I don't
Was
know.
that off the
I
show?
wanna know-
I don't know.
I want to know what are the main fast food things in Belgium. Do you have some like special one that's Belgian only, like some hidden gem, or are they
Like
all
fast
just
food place?
Yeah, are they all just like regular, like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC?
I don't know. Belgium has become this very pita-orientated fucking place. Anybody that's drunk is gonna go eat a durum or a pita. It's just they pop up.
I thought you meant PETA, like as in the animal, the animal thing.
Like no, it's
The what?
bars that have
PETA, you know, the animal
like Family
cruelty.
Guy.
That's what I thought. I was
They-
like, how? What?
What they're eating people from
Yeah,
PETA?
yeah. PETA.
At
No,
least then
but
that'd
as
be
in
useful.
they don't have fast restaurant like chains of restaurant because obviously it promotes. I don't know.
Put the fucking blend the PETA people up, put them in a patty, then they would be useful to society.
And when she said PETA, I thought she was talking about PETA from Family Guy.
PETA.
PETA.
Yeah, Consuelo over here has a weird relationship with PETA.
Did you call me Consuelo?
Coachy Consuelo.
You fucking dick.
Housekeeping. No, doggy afuera. Nah, all I remember from my time in Belgium was like 3 a.m. buying a cone of fries and like mayonnaise and ketchup
Yeah.
for
Fries,
like
yeah,
€1
yeah.
and be like, this is the best thing I've ever had. It was not.
Well, that's a little known fact about Belgium, though. Like, our French fries are pretty much on fucking point. And like,
You call them French fries as well?
no, we call them fritten.
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 In West Flemish, it's fritten.
Frit.
Fritten à frikadellen. À ketchup à mayonnaise.
Speaking your favorite language.
Yeah.
I hate that
Ali's
language.
favorite language right there.
Yeah, it is. It has to be.
We
I
literally
think the
sat at
Dutch-
dinner yesterday, and on Wikipedia, Alex was pulling up Dutch words just to
You mean
to-
Google
come on.
Translate?
Google
What
Translate.
the fuck is it with you guys and my language, you bunch
Yeah,
of fucking
just to try to
racists? I
convince
don't
my mom
enjoy
how
this show
ugly
anymore.
your language is, and my mom was like, "What is
It's
wrong
not
with them?"
ugly. It's beautiful.
It's
and
really
your mom
ugly.
knows that. You know, there's a couple of other things your
How
mom
do you
knows.
say, I love you?
Ik zie je graag.
I don't think
Or, ik hou van jou.
Ik hou van jou. That's the one that we saw yesterday.
Oh,
Ich
was it?
haben ja.
Probably. I don't know. I just saw letters that don't belong together, and I was like, my brain was like, nope, don't understand this.
No, but we even have a song about it. It's called Ik hou van jou. Alleen van jou. Ik kan niet leven in een wereld zonder jou.
Jesus Christ. We've just been like removed from Spotify for like infringing on some shitty song because of Andy's terrible singing.
Yeah, the shittiest fucking song ever.
It is a really ugly language, honey. I'm really sorry.
It is. It is. I know. I don't like talking in it. It's gotten to the point where the voice in my head is English. And I'm not shitting you. This is absolutely true. The voice in my head is English for some reason. I never talk. I think that's one of the reasons why my English is like, I'd say 60%, 70%, something like that. Is because like the voice in my head is English. So I talk to myself in English a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What's your voice?
Don't fucking ask me. I don't know. I think most of the days now it's English, obviously because I talk it every day. But there was on occasions it's very confusing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. Like she'll just change. Like,
is it like Spanglish?
No.
She'll speak like Swedish, Spanish, and English in the same sentence without like a single pause. And I like get confused about a Swedish word I've literally said 25,000 times, and then sometimes my brain is just like, I don't remember it. My brain was not built for languages. Secondary languages.
But that's the thing. It's like I think either you're good for numbers and physics and that sort of stuff, which you are, or you're
numbers
good
and fisting.
Physics.
Oh yeah, I can get at least to like.
I was like, holy shit!
I can get
All
like
right,
one and a half fists. Pretty good at it.
Yeah.
I count in fist. Count fistula.
The secret is just lube. Basically, just like
I
bathe in
fist
lube.
your pussy.
But like I said, I think you're either good with numbers or you're good with languages. And I'm very good with languages. Like even when it comes to just imitating languages or listening. Like I don't necessarily know any English. Like don't know any, like let's say for example, I listen to a lot of Japanese music.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can sing with the Japanese, and it sounds exactly the same, just because I know how to.
I just sang a little Dutch song. I'd love to hear you sing.
No, I would have to.
I want Andy to sing a Japanese song.
Oh, come on now.
No.
Okay. I mean, since we're going there again.
Shit, gotta drop the panties.
Yeah, it's like Ali said, some people are good with words, others are good with numbers.
Languages.
I am good with puppies. That's all I'm good with. Other than that, I've sometimes even gotten to the point where I talk English in my head so much that I genuinely forget a word in Dutch. Because I only know it in English. Like I say it so much in English that I forget it in Dutch. And it's my maiden language, so I don't even fucking know.
That's happened to me occasionally with like, now that I'm learning more Swedish, there's times when I'm at work and I'm talking to a colleague and then they say the word in Swedish, like I know what they said, and they're, oh yeah, but what's that in English again? And I'm just like, takes me like 10 seconds to like, even though I know exactly what they said, but I'm just like, fuck, what is that word again?
It's weird, right?
Jesus Christ, I'm forgetting my native
I go through that, but I go because sometimes if I can't remember, let's say a word in Swedish, I say it if I don't know it in English straight away, I go through Spanish and then I try to backtrack, or the other way around. Like I go
like
through all three. Yeah, I have to like, and then finally I'll work it out.
I don't get it.
It's weird how the mind works.
Really is.
Mm-hmm.
But we also need to remember some people aren't good at anything.
Yes.
Right. Like straight up.
Yeah, let's not forget that. That
like
if
politicians.
You're not good. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not good at anything.
Dude. Fucking hell. Politicians got me so pissed this week. 2 days ago, there was this politician that came out saying that life coaches should be more controlled and blah, blah, blah. Because when you have a genuine sickness and then they come into your life and they fix your life with a cure of tea and it doesn't help. And like, motherfucker, we don't do that. So right now there's a sort of freedom for life coaches and coaches in general in Belgium. We are not, quote unquote, regulated. I'm not saying it shouldn't be regulated. What I'm saying is that, there should be a differentiation between the hacks and the actual real coaches that help people. Because they said, coaches shouldn't help patients. And it's like, well, first of all, we're not dealing with patients. They only become a patient when they go to see a doctor. That's number one. You're dealing with people. Number two, you don't need a diploma to be a politician. And you're leading 11 million people. I mean, shouldn't that be regulated then too, Mr. Politician?
Yes.
So
just maybe.
If you go that far, then nobody besides people with a diploma should be able to open up a restaurant, because you're endangering people's lives if you give them the wrong food. Sensible enough as well. I mean, you can push that fucking notion pretty far. The thing is that this guy didn't understand the fact that life coaches just take the hands of their clients and they help guide them towards a better future, something they don't do by themselves when they left to their own devices. And so what you do is you build them up and you make sure by the time that you leave that they know how to keep that fucking flame alive.
But there are people that unfortunately manipulate that sort of situation.
Yeah, but you're a coach. A football coach would never claim that he's an expert in every fucking muscle in the body. Like when one of his football players has problems with muscles in his body, then he brings in a fucking expert. And that's exactly what a good life coach should do as well. If he feels like, oh, well, this guy needs to talk to a shrink, or he needs to see a doctor because this doesn't add up or that doesn't add up, then you send them to the doctor. That's your job as a life coach. And they don't get that. They think that we walk into their lives and be like, oh, well, we're the doctor now and fucking, And it's not like that. It pissed me off for like 2 days. It's like people talking about something they've had no experience with. It's like me walking to Gordon Ramsay and saying like, all cooks should wear this uniform. It's like bullshit. This guy knows a lot better because he acted on it. Like he's done it for years. Let the fucking guy do it, So
are you going to start running for parliament?
Why did we fucking still have these people? Why do we still have politicians?
I don't know. It's as I always say, the only reason you're a politician is because you were too shit at your other job. Like, look at all politicians. They're basically just like shitty businessmen that realized they'd make more money by just ripping off the state instead of business partners. So then they changed. Or they were like a shitty lawyer who then decided to jump to, because then they could legally get paid with like under the table money, basically. They're just like people that just sucked at their regular job and then decide, fuck, I'm going to be a politician and suck enough dick to get up the ladder.
Yeah. They're the guys screaming about us having 2 cars as a 3-kid family, Meantime, they have like 6 Ferraris in the driveway. Just
and they get chauffeured everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
or
exactly.
I had to take a helicopter out to this ceremony. Okay. Yeah. No, I think
I saw some interesting shit as well lately. It was from the School of Wealth, something like that, like a business entrepreneurship bullshit fucking thing. That said, and I do agree with that the laws are for the rich. What do you guys think of that? Laws are for the poor. The laws are for the poor, not for the rich.
Oh, as in they only apply to the poor. Yeah, I mean, that's like 100%.
Yeah, because there was this video of like these rich young entrepreneur guys that probably got into Bitcoin or whatever. And they were on this private jet. didn't have to give their passport for leaving the country, didn't have to wear masks on the plane, weren't vaccinated, anything, like nothing. And one of those guys brought up, like, have you noticed that 3 of us aren't fucking vaccinated and we don't have to wear masks, like, inside the airport when we were driving up to the plane, and like we don't need passports? And then there's one guy that's like this Jamaican fucking stud guy with muscles just bulging out of his short sleeve shirt, like, you know, halfway open, so you can see his 3 fucking chest hairs, saying, well, you know what? The laws, they're just for the poor. That was the end of that video, and I was like, well, fuck you, 1. And 2, fuck you for being right. Because I do feel like that is true.
Yeah, but for example, there's so many examples of that, and it applies. What is it? When Caitlyn Jenner ran over that person and killed a person in traffic,
they just paid him off.
Yeah, she would be sentenced for like at least manslaughter because she was absolutely in the wrong, but she's walking free and being nominated to Woman of the Year the year that she did that.
Was that the same year?
Yeah.
Jesus.
She was nominated the same year as
No, she actually
Woman
did.
of the
She
Year.
won
Wasn't
that.
that in the 80s or something?
Wait, is Kylie Jenner?
Caitlyn.
Is that the ex-dad?
Yes, the dad,
Okay.
Formerly
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce,
Oh, okay.
the Olympic runner or whatever he was.
Yeah, no,
All right.
she won Woman
first
of the
all,
Year.
I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that she, whatever his pronouns are, she has become Woman of the Year. Because there's so many, like, what has she ever done exactly?
Was it for trans rights or something?
Yeah, for trans rights.
But it's also like just like amazing.
Oh, okay.
Women that do.
So she
things for much
it's not
longer.
like she wasn't active in any field. It's not like
No, she became a big representation from the trans community, and obviously also because she was a former Olympian and well known when she was a man. She was extremely famous, but she was famous even before the Kardashians and all that. And then obviously being put through that scrutiny by transitioning at such a late age was, I don't know exactly why she was nominated, but I would guess those are the reasons
Probably
why.
because it sold magazines for whatever magazine did. Was it Time or something like that?
Yeah.
Probably.
Dude,
why.
did you see how they actually made the Kardashians famous? That it was like a whole fucking thing to make them actively famous?
I don't care.
Yeah,
I
I
genuinely
didn't until I saw that, because like it's fucking like the way they went about it is so fucking smart. They made sure like if there was a big client coming into this hair salon or whatever, and it was like the
Kardashians were famous because of the dad to begin with, Rob Kardashian, because he was O.J. Simpson's lawyer in the O.J. trial. So that's when they first became notorious, like well known.
Yeah, because O.J. Simpson was guilty as fuck, and then somehow he got off.
Yeah, but that's what it's quite
if
tragic.
The glove doesn't fit
because they were friends, like family friends.
Yeah.
So obviously, like Chris, before she divorced the lawyer Rob, she was really good friends with.
You're saying names, and I have no fucking idea.
Okay, well, whatever. So the trial, that's when they got famous, and then obviously, like, they were always around that circle because they were quite rich. So they were in the Beverly Hills, Hidden Hills. I don't know where they live, but they knew the people there, so they had like friends with all the. So Kim became famous because she was Paris Hilton's stylist.
Yeah, and then she fucked that basketballer or whatever it was.
Yeah, because what she did is she made sure, because during that time, Paris was obviously the most famous celebrity. That's when the paparazzi that whole era started and really became a big thing. Mm-hmm. So she made sure to get noticed, and then there was the sex tape scandal, and then the stores, and then like everything just followed. But they did, like, you can't deny that they're fantastic entrepreneurs in the sense that they managed to sell themselves to the point that I don't think anyone within 50 years will ever forget the name Kardashian.
Yeah. No. Exactly. They knew what they were doing and they did it so well. I mean, I don't like them for the life of me, but like, holy shit, man. Talk about salespeople.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one guy that stood in, what was it, a Kanye concert with one of the naked pictures of Kim Kardashian?
No.
Nope.
It's like enlarged with her ass in the air. I think she had the other guy's cock in her mouth at that point, and he just brought it in and just put it up on a Kanye concert. In the middle of the audience, you get to see.
Ultimate troll.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna look up that picture.
Speaking of another Kardashian relative.
On that rather sad note, we need to wrap it up soon because you got to get going in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I was just gonna mention, obviously, what happened yesterday at the Travis Scott festival.
Is he a Kardashian?
He's together with Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Yes.
I only know Travis Scott because apparently he did a Fortnite concert. I do not listen to that type of music. I have no fucking idea who that guy is.
Not my cup of tea either. But yeah. So,
what happened?
8 people got trampled to death. And over 200 got injured.
Yeah, because the whole crowd like pushed forward like dumbasses, and then people like fell over and got trampled on, like crushed.
I'm so sick of that those sort of things still happen. Like, it's fucking...
It's also so fucking dumb. Anyone that's been to enough concerts knows the standing front and center at the very front is the worst fucking place.
Yeah.
It sounds like shit. You get crushed. You get some dickhead trying to crowd surf kicking you in the head. Go stand near the mixing board because that's where the sound engineers are. It's where it sounds the fucking best.
Mm.
And then you don't have to worry about that because everyone back there's like chilling.
Yeah. And have you ever been in a situation where you've been not crushed, but obviously stuck in a crowd? Not trampled, but...
Well, no, not really. I mean, I've been on some very tight trains. Other than that, I'm fine. Like,
well,
I've never had a real like trampled situations. Like, I've never been in an extreme, let's call it an extreme panic situation. I do remember when I think of myself, like I think of Belgium, like have there been situations where, and there's one tunnel here in Belgium that's called the Kennedy Tunnel. And it's huge, like this tunnel is known for accidents. So many fucking horrible accidents happen there. And it's in a tunnel, so it's hard to reach for the ambulances.
Assassinations happen there?
Yeah. No, like car crashes and shit like that.
It was a joke.
And so...
Yeah, but I mean, if you get shot while driving...
Oh, come on now. Jesus Christ. Don't fucking bring Hoover into this. That's whole conspiracy theory now. Now I gotta go off on a rampant.
Do you know what car dealers do on the President's Day in the US? All convertibles, 50% off.
Well, anyway, there's this tunnel here in Belgium called the Kennedy Tunnel, and it's in Brussels, I think. And it has like a huge accident there with an oil tanker, or with an oil fucking car vehicle bullshit thing. And it tipped over and it caught flame, so the entire tunnel was beginning to fill up with smoke. So naturally, everybody had to leave their car behind and get the fuck out. But you would think in this scenario, like people would freak out and shit like that. But there's actually a video of everybody just walking out alongside each other, and just everybody's singing walk on with hope in your heart, and they just keep walking through this tunnel singing this song that they actually sing for the national Belgian football team, which is kind of inspiring to say, like, you know, that fucking shitty situation, kids and women there, and you know, they just keep their cool and they just walk out. And everybody, I don't think there were that many deaths that day.
Yeah. But you went there.
I wasn't there. No, I think I was like 1 or 2 years old, 3 years maybe.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I posted that picture on the NSFW on the of the flag they put up with Kim K's face during a Kanye concert. Yeah, you can find it on the Discord. Link in the description down below.
Oh, yes. And I think on that rather positive note, we should wrap this up so Ali can leave. Since she has to go out very shortly.
Yeah.
But
I was just going to mention, though, obviously, because when I started talking, I've been in those situations when you fall in a crowd and you can't get up because people just fall on top of
What a
you.
surprise. You've fallen over. Who would have thought?
No, but it's not a bit, because when you're stuck and obviously there's no, you're crammed and people start moving and just it takes just one person to fucking fall and it's just a domino effect and everyone's legs get interlocked.
Ali, you're a very fumbly person.
It's not me. I'm saying it's the fucking crowd.
It is.
It's not.
No,
shut the fuck
How
up.
many times have you been to the hospital? Like, sorry, I mean, you probably have to eat your food with
I've
a
only been
spoon because
once to the once to the hospital after a concert, and one to the infirmary but that wasn't because of the concert. It was because I was at a festival and I got really bad sunburns.
Mate, there is a big rumor, unconfirmed, but I suspect it's true, that you were actually Jar Jar Binks in the prequel trilogy in Star Wars.
Yeah. Anyway, let me
Where
fucking
were
both of you. Can you shut the
1998
fuck
to
up?
2005.
What I wanted to say, if you're at a concert and you see someone down, help them up or call for fucking help. Don't let them
Don't
just go.
curb stomp them. It's not
Yes.
Gears of War.
And if you fall down, help each other up. Because
Yeah.
it's really important.
yeah,
That's my note.
that or panic and run. It's one or the other.
Yep. Straight over them. It is the quickest way. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
On that note, we'll wrap up this rather weird episode.
Yeah,
But
quite mediocre on
thank
your
you for your
part.
time, ladies and gentlemen. Ali, where can they find us on the Instagram that we basically don't let you use?
So on Instagram we are @random.podcast, so at.random.podcast.
And on Twitter, we are AT_randompod. And of course, Andy, where can they find the Discord server link?
In the description down below. There you go.
And on that lovely note, we'll come back to you next time with probably an actual episode.
Yeah. It's actually my episode, so I'll make sure I fucking do
It's
something.
Ali's. If she doesn't have one, I'll whip her into shape. Don't worry. We'll come up with a gem. Whatever. Yep.
Whatever.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.